Beautiful Lagos, hey. Land of mercy, land of success, oh. For Lagos, everything is done change, oh. I say Governor Body is doing a great job, oh. Street lights all over Lagos, oh. It's bringing out the beauty in Lagos, oh.
Hello and welcome to Lagos This Week, where we showcase the activities of Governor Xnew Ambode, members of his cabinet, development partners at home and abroad. I'm Funke Adesoji. In tonight's program, we recap on the approval of the extension of the ongoing reconstruction of the International Airport Road to Ladipo International Market axis along Oshodi-Apapa Expressway. Also plans to construct a pedestrian bridge at the Toyota bus stop in response to the yearnings of traders and residents of the area. Contractors expected to begin work on the facility next week. Plus, the inauguration of boards of Lagos Sport Trust Fund and commissioned by Governor Ambode, and President Muhammadu Buhari and other eminent Nigerians to lead discussion at the Lagos-Kano Economic Summit. These and other stories in a moment.
What kind of food is this? You this woman!
My husband like to chop food with sweets. He no one bring money, oh. If I cook the food, does the money reach? Hey, see me see wahala.
My own husband no say food with sweet. Na money kill am, na plenty money I dey take go market to cook better chop. But today, Ishon dey, rishi we dey take chop oh. My darling no say food wey sweet oh. Na money kill am oh.
Yes, so na true word you talk, my sister. Food wey sweet na money kill am. This na why Lagos State government dey call every businessman and woman, plus including all workers for Lagos State, to join hand with our Dokunadu governor Xnew Ambode to continue to share all these better things wey we dey see so by paying your tax quick and all the time. People of Lagos State, una dey see the good work wey Governor Xnew Ambode don brekete everywhere for Lagos. Yes, na because he dey use the tax money wey some of us wey understand dey pay. Therefore, if everybody join hand with am and pay our tax, money go boku to make Lagos State great and life go sweet for we all as we want am. Abeg, make we pay our tax today because food wey sweet na money kill am o.
Welcome back. We begin tonight's program with the Lagos State government's approval to extend the ongoing reconstruction of the International Airport Road to Ladipo International Market axis along Oshodi-Apapa Expressway. The government also announced plans to construct a pedestrian bridge at Toyota bus stop in response to the yearnings of traders and residents of the area. And the contractor is expected to begin work on the bridge next week. Governor Xnew Ambode, who disclosed during an extensive inspection of ongoing projects across the state, said the extension was to complement the airport road reconstruction in line with the regeneration of the entire Oshodi axis. He also inspected ongoing construction of roads around Ladipo Auto Spare Parts Market, called on the traders to leave the road to enable the contractor complete the project. He expressed concern that the presence of traders displaying their wares on the road was hampering the construction work and delaying the completion schedule.
Now market we want to be, but you know say now local government people they give market. So I go tell the chairman, but the market no go there for road though. If I put them inside somewhere, you go there.
If you give us market, all the people will not be selling on the road again. I beg. We thank you.
Addressing thousands of traders who came out to hear from him, he said he had come out personally to appeal to them to leave the road to enable work continue, and that if they comply, the project will be delivered by May 2018. Responding on behalf of the traders, Vice President of the market, Jude Nwankwo, commended the governor for delivering on his promise to transform the axis, assuring that they will cooperate with the government and vacate the roads to enable the contractors complete the project on schedule.
Will you allow me to do it? So that's why I have come here personally. I was here yesterday. I don't want to inconvenience you, but I've come to appeal to you. Just be patient with us. We will bring growth and development to where you are trading.
On behalf of Ladipo Market, we appreciate everything that you are doing for us. We will cooperate with you. Ladipo Market is the most automobile market in the whole West Africa, and we must cooperate cooperate with you in whatever you want us to do.
Governor Ambode also inspected the ongoing construction of the Oshodi Transport Interchange and the ongoing construction of roads, walkways, laybys and solar-powered street lights in Agboyi Ketu local government area, expected to be completed within 2 weeks. While responding to an appeal by some of the residents for the construction of a market in the area, the governor promised to collaborate with the local government to see to the possibility of acceding to the request. The governor and his team also inspected the Eco Theatre in Oregun, Ikeja, one of the 5 theatres currently under construction across the state, assuring that the adjoining land space will be converted to a recreation centre for children and a car park to enable the contractor complete the projects. Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode has identified the importance of collaboration with key stakeholders to achieve the desired goal for sports administration and development in the country. Hence the creation of the Lagos State Sports Commission and the Lagos State Sports Trust Fund, which were inaugurated during the week. The inauguration of the new boards of both agencies was part of the grand plan of positioning Lagos as one of the top sports destinations in Africa. He says the vision of his administration is to make the state the hub for sports, tourism and entertainment, leveraging on the interconnectivity within the 3 sectors. While maintaining the capacity of sports to put the state on the global map, Governor Ambode said the recently concluded Lagos Marathon had already received international recognition and will soon be regarded as a major event in the World Athletic calendar.
In constituting the public boards of both agencies, we have carefully selected men and women of proven integrity, professionalism, commitment, and passion for sports, and I have no doubt that they will deliver on their respective agency mandates. The chairman of the government board of the Lagos State Sports Trust Fund is the former deputy governor of our state, His Excellency Otumba Pedro, and we're very proud of him.
He specifically tasked the new boards to focus on even development of sporting infrastructures across the state.
The government of Lagos State, for the honor and privilege you have bestowed on us, we consider this a unique and historic honor to be members of these 2 boards. Your Excellency, we appreciate your visionary leadership and foresight in creating this trust fund and the board and the sports commission.
With the mandate that has been given to us to ensure that there is even sports development all over the state, I believe that we have the people and we have a team that can ensure that this mandate is fulfilled.
Other members of the trust fund are Olaposi Agumbiade, Executive Secretary, Dr. Enitan Oshodi, Oladipo Awe, Adekoyejo Adejumo, Segun Odusanya, Akindele Ogunlana, Babatunde Bank Anthony, Moyosore Ogunseyinde, Professor Ademola Abaz, Fola Pandonu and Omolola Essien. Members of the Sports Commission are Babatunde Bank Anthony, Director General, Olaposi Agumbiade, Executive Secretary, Boyega Edu, Toyi Okenla Ojega, Prince Fatai Olukoga, Abdulaziz Tijani, Babatunde Fatui Williams, Oluseyi Akinwumi, Bolaji Adeniji Adele. President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Atari Jega, Sanusi and Professor Patutomi are to lead discussion at Lagos Kano Economic Summit with governance, security, infrastructure, education topping the agenda. Organizers of the Lagos Kano Economic Summit say it is significant in boosting Nigeria's ease of doing business global ranking from 169 to 145 for the year 2018 as measured in 2017. Addressing a joint press brief in Lagos, Chairman of the Steering Committee of the Summit and Lagos State Commissioner for Finance, Akiyemi Ashadi, said it was specifically designed to create awareness on the investment climate and policy thrust of both Lagos and Kano State government. The Commissioner said the summit will offer opportunity to share emerging investment ideas with the target audience and engage both states underutilized and unutilized resources towards efficiency and prosperity. And being first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa, it signals the first phase in the journey towards a long-lasting partnership between the states and promises to help boost economic development and foster national unity amongst others. Hence the choice of the theme, State Partnership as a tool for sustainable economic development for the summit.
The governments of Lagos and Kano states are optimistic on the outcomes of this summit in terms of sustainable national development, and hope that the ensuing collaboration will offer a constructive case study for other states of the Federation to emulate by looking inwards and developing blueprints for their own interstate collaborations that will propel them towards achieving economic sufficiency.
He said the governments of Lagos and Kano State are optimistic on the outcomes of this summit in terms of sustainable national development and hope that the ensuring collaboration will offer a constructive case study for other states of the Federation to emulate by looking inwards and developing blueprints for their own interstate collaborations towards achieving economic sufficiency.
The area of ease of doing business. The two states that have provided the basis for the World Bank to calculate the ease of doing business in Nigeria are Lagos and Kano. So if we work together and improve the ease of doing business in the two states, it's not just the two states that benefit, the whole country benefits, because Nigeria's ranking will actually become much higher as a result of that cooperation.
Chairman of the Technical Committee for the Summit from Kano, Dr. Shamsuddin Usman, said Lagos and Kano State have a lot of similarities and differences, and that the summit was designed to bring both to the fore with the overall objectives of learning from each other to foster mutually beneficial positives. Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode on Wednesday urged residents of the state to come out and register for the National Identity Card Scheme being administered by the National Identity Card Management Commission. Compliance, he said, will enhance proper planning and facilitate national development. Speaking after registering for the scheme, Governor Ambode said it was important for people to register, as such would go a long way to scale up data and financial planning, as well as enhance the delivery of democratic dividends to the people. The governor said, having just finished registering as a very proud Nigerian, it is imperative for all Lagosians to do same, stating that it is for data and financial planning for government deliverables to the people.
I also urge all Lagosians to do the same. We're proudly Lagosian and we're very proud Nigerians. So I urge every Lagosian to come out and get their national identity card. It is in our best interest, and it's also good for data planning and financial planning for all the things that we're trying to deliver to our people.
Earlier, NIMC Regional Coordinator for Lagos, Kayode Adegoke, gave details on the processes to complete the registration, stating that after this, the system will generate an 11-digit unique national identification number similar to what is obtainable in the developed world.
The federal government issued gazettes that without the national identification number, you can't do any transaction, either with the public sector or the private sector. For instance, you want to get your international passport, you need the 11-digit number. You want to get your driver license, you need NIN. You want to do your land use act either in the state or any other place, you need your NIN. For your banking transaction, you need the NIN. For your tax clearance, you need the NIN. So the NIN is an important element in our daily lives now. It is very, very key and important for all Lagosians and even Nigerians to enroll into the national identity database.
We are doing the registration so that we want to assist the state government to be able to know the statistics of the citizen in Lagos State and to be able to provide amenities, infrastructures for the citizen.
The National Identity Card Scheme is being administered in Lagos in partnership with the Lagos State Resident Registration Agency, LASRA. The Lagos State government has handed over a $1 million mobile cancer center for the diagnosis and treatment of residents afflicted with cancer-related diseases, as well as increased advocacy to prevent the spread of the scourge. Governor Akinwumi Ambode handed over the facility to representatives of the committee encouraging corporate philanthropy, a non-governmental organization in the forefront of cancer awareness. He said it was in fulfillment of his promise made in June 2016 to join the fight against cancer. The governor said the mobile clinic, the first of its kind in Africa, was a confirmation of the commitment of his administration to improve on the healthcare system and also give hope to residents who may not have the wherewithal to go for diagnosis and treatment. He said the mobile clinic would deal with issues that relate to advocacy, stating that because the state does not have the financial resources to have cancer centers in all locations, it decided to go for a mobile cancer center.
What this does is that we can reach out to every community, we can reach out to every cancer patient, and then we can give hope back to those that have been hopeless. On a day like this, we extend the commitments of the government to all the people of Lagos to improve on our health status and also help those that have ever imagined that there would never be hope for them because they have been cancer inflicted or any other ailment that can lead to cancer.
Earlier, Commissioner for Health Dr. Jide Idris said at the time where communicable diseases like cancer were fast becoming epidemic, the donation of the mobile cancer center was a direct response of the present administration to provide a stopgap. In our remarks, Executive Secretary of CECP, Dr. Abia Nzelu, thanked Governor Ambode, saying that the gesture was a testament to the government's love for Lagosians, as the donation was also coming on February 14th, celebrated worldwide as Valentine's Day.
Communicable diseases are becoming an epidemic. In fact, they were declared an epidemic a couple of years back by WHO. One of those diseases is cancer. We all know how cancer is ravaging our people, men, women, and children. But as a government, what Lagos State stands for, we take up our challenges and we do what we need to do to protect our people.
And you know, you're not just screening for the colon cancer. When you screen colon cancer, it starts by growth, which is known as polyp. Now, if you find that polyp, you will remove it on the spot. So you are not just screening, but you are intervening on the spot. And then you have facility, a site lab, where you can also screen for other diseases that are linked to cancer, like diabetes, like HIV/AIDS, like schistosomiasis, renal diseases, and also about 10 of the diseases that are linked to cancer.
She said the mobile cancer center, fitted with digital equipment, will tackle the double burden of communicable and non-communicable diseases with specific focus on cancer. Ahead of the 2019 gubernatorial election, the Badagry division of the All Progressive Congress (APC) has thrown its weight behind the re-election bid of the Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode. The division is made up of 4 local government areas of Ajeromi, Ifelodun, Amuwo Odofin, Ojo, Badagry, and 6 local government development areas: Iba, Oriade, Ifelodun, Otowawori, Badagry West, and Olorunda. Rabiu Oluwa, chairman of the division, made the declaration in what he described as an unprecedented, all-inclusive governance that has scaled up infrastructure development. Mr. Oluwa said the governor was adopted as the sole candidate because of his achievement in the past 3 years. He said the government's total dedication to duty, coupled with the enormous development project and his desire to make the state a better place to live, has automatically earned him a second term in office.
I'm very proud of what the entire leaders in our party, in Badagry division, have done today. And by the grace of God, we are going to work very hard to ensure that His Excellency the Governor come back in 2000, flag the banner of this great party as governor, as governorship candidate come 2019 by the grace of God.
Why is everybody endorsing Ambode? We are all endorsing Ambode because Ambode is a promise keeper. All he has promised, he has kept, and he's surpassing all that he has promised. For us, we wish him all the best. We are going to support him. We are going to be with him until victory is assured.
We'll be back in a moment.
What kind of food is this? You, this woman!
My husband loves a good life, but hates to pay for it. In my despair, he gives me all the blame. Oh, I have a loving husband who knows good things cost money. He gives enough to help me make nice meals. So I make my darling happy when it's time to take his meal, giving smile to my lovely family.
They cost good
money to get the good things of life, and for government to provide the much needed infrastructure we all in Lagos State so much crave for. It is an offense not to pay tax. The people are happy with the various efforts of the government to making life better for citizens through the many landmark infrastructure everywhere you go in Lagos State. If you own a business or work in Lagos, it's your duty to pay your tax as and when due. Help Lagos State serve you better. This message is from Lagos State Internal Revenue Service.
Welcome back. Players in the real estate sector of Lagos State have lauded the Lagos State Ministry of Justice for launching the state electronic real estate litigation system, which is to provide easy access to anyone who intends to deal in real estate with information to properties which are subject of litigation. According to Bode Adediji, a former president of the Nigerian Institute of Real Estate Developers and Surveyors, it is the right step in the right direction.
I commend the governor, I commend the government, but at the same time, I would like to alert them that there's still a lot of work to be done.
Now, the Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Kehinde Bamigbetan, has affirmed the commitment of Governor Ambode to the rehabilitation of 181 roads across the state, extension of Oshodi International Airport Road construction to Ladipo axis, and the construction of pedestrian bridge at Toyota bus stop, and many more. Hear him.
The timeline is 6 months, and as I'm speaking to you, many of the contractors have moved to sites. Work has started, particularly on the drainages, and we believe that many of them will have reached 70% in the next 3 months, so that they can be able to now draw on other balances of their funds. So the response has been very massive. People are happy, people are excited that the same government that did 114 roads has not stopped, has continued with another phase. And believe you me, before this government leaves office, we may be targeting over 600 roads, and that will be something phenomenal.
And finally on the program, we bring you news from the just concluded Lagos Marathon, as Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode unveiled plans to invest in the training of Nigerian athletes to compete with other athletes from all over the world for the grand prize of the annual Lagos City Marathon. Speaking at this year's edition of the tournament held at the Atlantic City in Victoria Island, Governor Ambode said he was tired of handing over the star prize of the marathon to athletes from East Africa, assuring that concerted effort will be made to reverse the trend and prepare Nigerians to compete favorably for the prizes. Sporting an ash-color sportswear in company of his wife, Governor Ambode commended all the athletes and the organizers for successfully hosting the 3rd edition of the Lagos Marathon, assuring that effort will be made to make the 4th edition bigger and better. The governor also expressed excitement at the introduction of a 10-kilometer race dedicated solely for Nigerians, assuring that prizes in the category will be made to be at par with the main marathon in subsequent editions.
I know we are going to do this again next year. And then come Saturday, 9th February 2019, we're going to have a bigger marathon and bigger prizes. I'm excited this time that the 10-kilometer race, which is just purely Nigerian, we will do something to make sure the prize is as high as what it is in the main marathon.
Also speaking, Minister of Youth and Sports Solomon Dalong commended the state government, the organizers and sponsors, assuring that the federal government will partner with the state to prepare Nigerian athletes to compete at the top level with their foreign counterparts.
Will ensure that in conjunction with the Lagos State government, we go back, we train and produce athletes that will give the East Africans in the next 2 years not only a fight for their money, but will also help to redirect them that once they come here, the competition will be controlled by us.
It was an all-East African affair as Kenyan-born French athlete Kipotich Abraham breasted the tape in 2 hours, 13 minutes, 4 seconds to emerge winner, cutting away the grand prize of $50,000. Abraham's time set a new Lagos marathon record by 3 minutes better than the record set by his fellow compatriot Abraham Kiptum in 2017. The duo of Ronnie Kibos and Benjamin Bitok came second and third, finishing in 2 hours, 13 minutes and 26 seconds and 2 hours, 13 minutes and 29 seconds respectively. They went away with a princely $40,000 and $30,000 respectively. In the female category, it was a clean sweep by Ethiopia, and a trio of Aleminesh, Guta, Tix Gima and Ayelu Abebe Adofa came first, second and third to win $50,000, $40,000 and $30,000 respectively.
It's bringing out the beauty in Lagos.
And this is how far we can go on the program tonight. Stay tuned next week for another package. Thanks for watching. I'm Funke Adesoji. Good night.
Land of mercy, land of success. For Lagos, everything is done change. I say Governor Body is doing a great job. Street lights all over Lagos.